Alright, I got this old mail truck right here, and my grandfather wants me to get it running again. He parked it here a few years ago, and he wants me to get it running again. I want to use it around here. So, yeah. This thing's pretty cool. It's a right-hand drive. Yeah, pretty cool. It's got a little straight 6 in here, and I think it runs pretty good. Apparently it doesn't have reverse, so at some point we'll figure that out, but it should run and drive. So let's see what happens. Alright, I'll go ahead and get this popped off, maybe. Yep, looks pretty clean in there. Little 1 barrel. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and pull one of these plugs out, see what we're working with. They look pretty clean, but see what we're working with. Alright, this thing should crank up, so I'll throw this battery in here, see what happens. Heavy. Probably should clean those out first. Alright, I had to clean up the battery terminals, and should. Yep. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and take all these plugs out and clean them real good, and should be good to go. Alright, I got those cleaned up best I could. Now I think I'm gonna take this off and see if I can get that all cleaned up. Alright. Doesn't look too bad in there. It's a little crusty, but they all are. Not sure what that is, but yep. Alright, let me go find some sandpaper, and then I'll go get with it. Alright, got some sandpaper. Just gotta get up here and sand them down. Take a few minutes. I'll come back. Alright, I got them as best I could, and I'm gonna see if we got some spark. Put this on here. Over here and turn the key on. Actually. I can't. There's just no room to get in here. Alright, it's not doing nothing. Alright, I've been wrestling, and I think I've sort of the problem to this. This is all monkeyed up, so I think it's not, you know, the points are getting power. So I'm gonna try to really clean these up. I don't know if this is gonna be a problem, but it should probably still work. That end looks okay, so I'm gonna clean these up as best as I can. But it may not work, so I may be hot wiring. I'm not sure. Let me set you down here. You can work with me here. Just gonna try this. This is the kind of stuff that you just never know what the problem's gonna be. This is, I think this purple wire right here is the, or one of these, or the blue one. What blue or purple? Which one? One of those is the ignition. So I got to get these cleaned up as best as I can. All right, I've cleaned these up. It still looks bad, however, put the key to on. Come over here. Yep, see it in there sparking? That's good. We got power. So now I'm gonna do this all up, and I'm gonna get some gas, and we should see it come to life. All right, I think I'm ready for some lightning. Put this on. All right, see what happens. Down here. Give it a little more. Right. Right here. This. Like that right there. Alright. I think, let me take this off, make sure it's not pumping nothing in here. We don't want bad gas getting up in there. All right. Give it a little more gas. see what happens. All right, try it again. No, nothing. Round 2. Ready? Yep. All right, for some reason, fuel is going in the carburetor and disappearing. We took spark plugs out. It's still sparking, but they're not. I don't think it's getting any fuel. For some reason, it's not getting in there. Whatever. So I'm running out of daylight. So I'm about to make this a part 2 or come back to this at some other time. But almost there. Anyways, if you want to see this thing again, leave a comment and let me know. But I've got some other projects I'm gonna start working on. So stay tuned for that. So I'll see you later. Thank you.